Hello, hello. We're back again. Let's continue where we left off. The only problem with this kind of stuff, these weapons, dang, that's bad. Alright, let's, is they're slow. I wonder if also that heals enemies, because if that heals enemies, that's bullshit. Probably it doesn't, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it's slow to cast and like bring up, so I don't know how useful that would be for later on, spell wise and things like that. Hydroponic tray. Yeah, nah. Another thing you can do is you can loot these stations. So see, just by interacting with these stations, we actually just unlocked a bunch of stuff. Instead of building this yourself, this is the final tier stations of both of these, you can just pretty much grab it and like save yourself all of that crap. These solar panels sometimes do work, but I don't think those ones do. I think they're kind of just for show. So we'll just leave those be. Again, same thing. This kind of store, you can literally harvest this and then have this store on your spaceship permanently. See that? Like, how freaking useful is that? So we'll have this on our spacecraft, just so that we have an area to sell stuff. Same with this tarmac. You can harvest that up too, if you want. You can have the Winnebago. I don't know if this breaks or not. Let's find out. It might just break. Oh, no, it does actually come up. That's cool. Same thing here, we'll harvest up this because having it later for our farm will be useful. We'll grab the iridium, even though it's just like a little bit. If you keep grabbing those from in there, it's not too bad. It's kind of weird world gen there. We already have one of those. This guy sell anything? No. That's an insane frog down there. I can't remember. I think it's just deadly fish in that water below. I don't think there's any kind of like treasure down there. He's just like some psycho in the swamp. Fairly sure. I was hoping that he would sell weapons or something like that. Let's, we got a pair of those already. We'll get rid of that. Keep that. Sell that. Feel like this one is still going to be useful, so we'll hang on to it. Honestly, this is pretty garbage, so we'll scrap it. We'll put something else in its place. We don't need that or this. What we'll actually do for now is we'll put this in this one here, so that we can do that. Huh, yeah, it's weird that the tier on this planet isn't higher. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, you can see he's got that too in there. Unfortunately, I've already attacked them and crap. Same with this one. If you run into these buildings here, like for instance, this is an extraction lab. Of course we want that, right? Like that's a no-brainer. Armory upgraded, we already have that, so we don't need it. Same thing though, you can harvest all of this, so any of these crafting stations or whatever that you want, it's just free, right? Which is really nice. We're not going to grab that though right now. We don't really need it. You'll get like lots of duplication too on these worlds, but sometimes that can be quite good anyways, so yeah. Tabula rasas are definitely worth it. This one unfortunately is a little too low level though, but I mean, yeah, like we just got 2 of those extraction labs, so that's supremely good. And yeah, it wasn't too big of a world, so it didn't take too long to traverse around it. What I'll do now is I'll check and see if like some of the other planets are higher level. So yeah, that was only a dangerous. And this one here is pretty dang tame. I feel like this cluster for this binary is really low by the looks of it. I feel like we have those already. Yes. We don't have that though, so we'll put that there. We'll also stick that gun in here. I think you can upgrade them later, I'm not entirely sure. Moderate, dangerous. I'm gonna go there just to see what kind of sea it is. It's probably like biomass or pus or some crap like that. We're gonna go like temporarily insane and shit, and it's probably gonna be kind of psychotic, but we'll see if we can grab a few like resources and upgrades and things like that real quick from it. We're not going to spend too long here. I just wanted to kind of see what sort of stuff is here. We'll actually go a bit further down, and we'll just keep harvesting this, because a lot of the times on these sea worlds what you'll get is multiple different layers of stuff. Like right now we're on blood, so there's burning embers. We don't want to touch that crap. But the ocean will split and you'll get multiple different liquids a lot of the time, is kind of how the generation will end up turning out. It may not be the same on here, I'm not really sure. Yeah, so here's sort of an example. It looks really wonky, but like this is water, right? So like that's kind of weird, and it's an infinite water like biome, and coincidentally we need a lot of water, so we'll just grab a bit of this here for crafting so that we have it. Normally once we upgrade our mining device, we can harvest this like way faster. I'm kind of saving the upgrade cores at the moment though, because we want to build our tinkering station, and then that way we can upgrade our main drill. Sorry, the mining laser right there, because it requires the same kind of crap. We're just going to check this chest here and see if there's anything good. There's generally nothing really good that spawns in these, from my experience, so I usually do ignore them. Oh yeah, you can cast spells underwater. Well, that's good. It moves super slow though, like even slower. Yeah, same thing here. So this is like, you know, water and whatever. But we're going to leave this planet. I just wanted to see what was in the immediate ocean, in case it was like a precious resource or something like that. We'll toss that in there, this in there, that in there. We actually got some pretty cool stuff though, just from being on that planet. I'm going to use the... Oh, we need to beat that... Yeah, we need to do that mission. I really want to get a better weapon though before we do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant this shop down right here. In the silliest manner possible. Maybe you can't. Oh yeah, there we go. Can I access it from here? Oh fuck. What we'll do is we'll just put like a temporary thing in the back here so that we can actually get to it. Just so that we have a more immediate place to sell, because that's really all we need it for. I suppose too that they have like the occasional resources as well that we might need. We'll just do that. Nice and crazy looking. There we go. Awesome. But yeah, as you can see, that's actually quite handy, eh? So we'll toss that in there. This is a grenade launcher, one-handed. I mean, maybe we'll bugger around with that, I don't know. We'll just sell that too, it's taking up space. And then we will find ourselves a better weapon and bust out those quest line quests. So I don't really think that this particular binary star is going to really have much of anything. What's our fuel at? 500, eh? Man, we burn through fuel like nothing. Haven't explored that one. You know what? Let's just go here because it's close-ish. And let's spend our money while we've got it. We're gonna spend it on I'm gonna stick these over here though for a sec. Gonna move this because we don't need that anymore. Move this, and we'll put these right there. We do need that, although we need to upgrade that, so we'll put that in there in a sec. We don't need that. Those are new additions, so we'll put those here real quick. Like I said, I'll do a few episodes where it's just building, but I will do you guys the favor of fast forwarding while I build and then stop when the end result is there for our spaceship, and then that way we'll be able to get rid of some of this ugliness. Like I said though before, it's just all temporary, so it's just to get us updating everything. That's the only reason for it. And while we got these here, we'll put some of this stuff inside. We don't really have too much of anything in particular that's really all that useful, so we'll just leave it. And we got quite a few seeds though now, so we'll plop these in here. Grab some food. We'll grab a bunch of these because they're cheap and apparently they're not too bad. It's nice though because they stack. Yeah, we'll end this episode real quick and then we'll hit up some more exploration.